Turn it up.
And let's get loud. 3 hours of the hottest electronic dance music from across the globe.
This is your weekly dose of Jacked Up Radio
with your host,
DJ Def Jeff.
Welcome to Jacked Up Radio. This is DJ Def Jeff here at Hard Summer Music Festival. We are here at Fontana, California. Day 2. I'm here hanging out with my good friend Lizette, who's been helping me out. Lizette, how are you doing?
Doing really good.
Yeah,
it's been.
You've been enjoying this Hard Summer so far?
Yeah, I love Hard Summer. It's my favorite festival.
Yeah, you've been here last year, right?
Yeah, I've been coming since 2013. I've only missed 2016. That's the only year I've missed.
How you been liking Hard Summer so far? How's it compared to all the other years?
It just keeps getting better and better. Insomniac is putting on a great show.
Yeah, indeed. Insomniac always throws the sickest festivals. You just have to experience it for yourself. Well, let's get this show going. We're excited. Hard Summer, Day 2. Turn it up.
Thank you, oh please, I do what I want when I'm wanting too much, so cynical. So you're a tough guy, like you really rough guy, just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad.
listening to
Jacked Up Radio.
Live and direct.
Def Jeff.
In the mix.
Summer Music Festival here at Fontana. This place is huge. There's a lot of people. Day one, Saturday, a lot of people attend. It was crazy. It was fun. We had a blast. Who were some of the artists that you saw that kind of stood out to you?
12th Planet for sure. 12th Planet was throwing it down 100%. I couldn't believe how hard he was going. Definitely Excision and A Nightmare were doing great. I mean, that crowd was packed.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk more about some of the artists that you noticed that stood out to you. I'm going to talk about some of my favorites in just a bit, but we're going to get this party started. We are here at Hard Summer Music Festival, baby. Day 2. Got my girl Lizette with me. Let's do this.
Bring that back like a boom, 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 boom. Back like a boom, 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 boom. Bring that back like a bring that back like a
Yo, this is Crank Dad.
This is Mac J.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Comet.
This is Armin van Buren.
Def Jeff.
In the mix. You're listening to
Jacked Up Radio.
You call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need that, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for you.
Sweat dripping off me before I even knew her name. La la la, it felt like a la la la, yeah.
change. You say we're just friends, but friends don't know the way you taste. La la la. Good news, it's been a long time coming. Don't let me fall. When you listen, just me hooked on your tongue. Love your kisses, deadly, don't stop. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need you, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for you, señorita.
If I'm moving too far, can we just talk? Can we just talk? Figure out where we're going. Yeah. Started off right, I can see it in your eyes. I can tell that you want me more. What's been on your mind? There's no reason we should hide. Tell me something I ain't heard before. No, I've been dreaming about it, and it's you I'm on. So stop thinking about it. Can we just talk? Can we just talk?
You're listening
To Def Jam.
This is
Jacked Up Radio.
two kids with their hearts on fire. Who's gonna save us now? When we thought that we couldn't get higher, things started looking down. I look at you and you look at me like nothing but strangers now. Two kids with their hearts on fire, don't let it burn us out. Think about what you believe in now. Am I someone you cannot live without? 'Cause I know I don't wanna live without you. Yeah, come on, let's turn this all around. Bring it all back to the bar downtown when you wouldn't let me walk out. You said, hey, what you do it for the rest of your life. And I said, I don't even know what I'm doing tonight. Went from one conversation to your lips on mine. It's all over.
Def Jeff with Lizette here at Hard Summer Jacked Up Radio. Man, this party is popping off. It was crazy to see day one. It's crazy because later tonight, I'm pretty sure each state is going to be packed full of people. This is almost like, actually, this is EDC level. Well, later tonight, we're actually going to be taking a look at Keizo. That's a set that I'm looking forward to. Our boy Keizo, who's been performing on our show. We love his stuff. Also, his Doghouse Radio is on Jacked Up Radio, so make sure you take a listen to that every other week. New episode. Support our boy Revel last night. You got the Rebellions out. You got a lot of Flossdamus. You yourself came out all geared up for Floss.
Yes, Hoodie Nation definitely showed out. Floss and 4B had an amazing set. They complement each other so well.
I gotta say thank you so much for dragging me out to that one, because that was a set worthy to watch and to go out in this heat. This heat is no joke. So again, we are here at Hard Summer, enjoying it. Definitely make sure you check out our social media, because we have some videos being posted, some of our little sneak peek to some of our interviews. We had a chance to talk to GTA, Good Times Ahead, day one. So we're going to be posting that on our show. Actually, in a little bit, we'll have them on, and we'll also have it on our website. So make sure you go to jackedupradio.com to listen to that. Good Times Ahead. How cool was it that we had a chance to get to see them privately?
Awesome. Seeing them put together a different kind of set was very interesting, and I enjoyed it completely.
Hey, you're a big fan of GTA.
Yeah, I've been listening to GTA since I first started raving, so I haven't seen them put on a different kind of set with different kind of genre, but I really enjoyed it. They did it really good.
They did an incredible job, not only at the private show, but at their own stage, closing out day one, brought out tons of amazing people. So we will talk a little bit more about that. We'll air their interview in just a bit. But until then, keep enjoying the music and part of Hard Summer Day 2.
count that.
Like the crack of the whip, I snap. Like the crack of the whip, I snap.
Live and direct. This is
Jacked Up Radio. Def Jeff.
In the Mix.
Yo, from start to finish, Hard Summer has been one amazing experience. The hard and harder stages are massive. The purple, pink, and green tent are no small areas either. They're hosting some incredible performances like Gammer, Heckler, Kill the Noise, Flux Pavilion back-to-back with Net Sky. Yeah, and even Annie Up, which they'll be closing out the festival at the pink stage. Everyone is talking about that one. I even saw someone carrying a pizza box as a totem. Yeah, that was pretty clever. Hey, we got to take a quick break, but when we come back, our homie Ravel will be joining us along with Good Times Ahead GTA. Yeah, so stay with us.
Returning for its 24th year, Insomniac's Nocturnal Wonderland. 3 nights of camping and 2 days of the sickest EDM music live. September 14th and 15th at the Glen Helen Regional Park, San Bernardino, California.
Drop it now.
Nocturnal Wonderland. Featuring over 50 of the sickest DJ performances. Like Alan Walker, Camel Fat, Joyride, Say My Name, Subtronics, Wednesday, Zomboy, and many more. Plus our very own special Jacked Up radio broadcast from inside the festival. Tickets and event info available at jackedupradio.com. Join us under the moonlight one last time. September 14th and 15th at Glen Helen Regional Park, San Bernardino, at Nocturnal Wonderland with Jacked Up Radio.
Jacked Up Radio, Ravel here at Hard Summer, Fontana, California. We're here for a good reason, because not only are you just here celebrating Hard Summer, but you actually opened up main stage day one. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it was so special, especially it being in my hometown. I was like, what? I went to high school down the street. My parents live down the street. It's like, it's my hometown, and Fontana showed up.
Right?
Yep.
Did you ever imagine when you were like in school, looking outside while the lessons was going, like, I'm gonna go play over there at that big old Fontana's?
We didn't have anything like, there wasn't much going on here specifically, but it did feel like an accomplishment because I've always wanted to come to the Speedway. I've never came to the Speedway ever, so it was my first time.
Yeah, first for a lot of things, but plenty more is coming down the line with Ravel. I mean, that's pretty dope. We get to experience your dope set here day one at the main stage. Were you nervous at all? I mean,
actually, I was not nervous. Everyone asked me this question, but it's more like the adrenaline kicks in, the excitement. I couldn't sleep last night. I was like, yo, I should be in bed. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, but it's more excitement for me. And I mean, just having the opportunity to be in my hometown was just special.
So the excitement was definitely real. Performance here, you know, it is hot here in Fontana. I mean, we're feeling the heat, but more so, I blame you for the heat. You know where I'm going with this. You just released a dope track. Talk about that, brother.
Oh, yeah. So I just released an official remix for Justin Joy and J Balvin called Mañana is Too Late, Ravel Remix. I just did a YouTube exclusive that went up on my YouTube channel, and if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. I'm super excited. It was a secret for such a long time, and I was like, how, like, these are my Latin roots that I'm putting out there, so it's like, it was special. I'm glad I had the opportunity to remix that and put my twist on it.
Yeah, actually, speaking of your twist, because I wanted to talk about that specifically, listening to the original track and then getting a chance to hear your remix, you can definitely tell there's Ravel in there. What was your mindset going in to figure out, like, how you're going to balance the Ravel sound versus the original track too as well?
So how I approached it was I basically wanted to do something that is like Ravel sounding, but that complements the original, because I want to complement, you know, the work of art that they put out. Right. So being able to, you know, just be in the studio and being like, okay, cool, this is, you know, it is what it is. This is what I'm gonna do. As Kraft, I was in it, you know, delivered, and I mean, I'm happy with the turnout, so I'm glad, and I hope everyone else loves it. So
yeah, we definitely love it. I mean, it's club banger for sure. I was enjoying it from start to finish. Congratulations on that. That's big. And Mañana is Too Late. Yeah. With J Balvin, the remix.
That's why I had to put it out yesterday, because Mañana's Too Late. You know, we're gonna be at Heart tomorrow, which is today.
How was the crowd reaction when they got to hear it?
Oh, the response was crazy. Man, my socials were like, yo, this is crazy. So all night, everybody's been listening to it. I'm grateful. I'm glad it's out there.
Definitely, and again, definitely encourage a lot of the DJs to check it out, put it in their crates. It is a club banger. You're gonna have a lot of girls loving that track, trust me. So we're out here, Hard Summer Day 1. You opened up for Day 1 at the main stage. You released your track. You got a lot of great things going. You got your YouTube channel too. Man,
if you haven't checked it out, it's a must. You get to know a little bit about me. That's what I want to put out there on my YouTube channel. Kind of get an insight of, you know, who I am. So youtube.com/Ravel.
Yes. And you know what? This guy is a great guy. I'm telling you, he's a very humble, very approachable, fun dude. Great behind the DJ deck, dropping a lot of heaters, producing some great tracks too as well. We definitely encourage you to check out his YouTube, subscribe, hit that notification. That's what all the YouTubers say.
Yep. And I did not pay him for this. I promise. I promise.
No, you never do. You never have to, because you've always been hella cool. We always appreciate you having, you know, coming on the show and talking to us and giving us the time. It's always fun and great great to see you. I mean, you've been successful here at Hard Summer. You've been successful at other festivals too. You recently got to play Coachella, Beyond Wonderland.
Yeah, it's been a crazy year,
Right?
and there's so much on the way. It's like one thing after another, but I'm super grateful, and I'm excited to what's to come, and we continue to do something positive and fun, and I'm excited. I hope everyone else is.
Yeah. No, we definitely are. And, not only festivals, but you're doing a lot of clubs and a lot of parties. You got one coming up for sure, your own. Talk about that.
Yeah, so I am doing a round 2 of my party called Revel and Friends, which will be in Los Angeles, California. It's going to be a day party. This is actually round 2 of the first one. The first one was crazy. The first one sold out in 30 minutes. Pasquale Rotella came out. Thank you, Pasquale. Appreciate the support. Like, everyone came out to support. So it was really special to me. And, it was a full experience. And I want to take that and put that twist into a day party. So I did Revel and Friends Day Party going down August 10th.
Make sure you go attend that. That's going to be a fun party for sure. Your first one, off the hook, sold out. Everyone was talking about it. We're definitely looking forward to this one coming up at the Academy, at the patio for August 10th. So make sure you got tickets. Get them. Yep. You're not going to be disappointed at that party. That's going to be wild. I mean, Revel and Friends, do we know who our friends are yet? Who's going to be performing?
You'll probably know next week, but I do have some special guests coming. And when I do a party, I like to go all the way. Like, I don't hold back. Just know that. I don't hold back.
No, he definitely doesn't. So you got that. And then again, your YouTube, you got merch. Dude, you're crushing it, man. Revel brand.
Yeah, there's some bandanas here at the merch booth. I had to. I limited stock. Had to put it out there. But I'm super grateful. Things have been crazy.
Yeah, dude, how cool was it when you got to see your stuff in the store in the booth?
It's unbelievable. I was like, wait, I want to buy one. I want to go buy one right now.
They tell you, hey, dude, we're sold out. You can't have any. Like, what the heck?
They're like, yo, Revel, chill. It's for the fans. For the fans. For the Revelians. Chill.
And shout out to the Revelians that came out to support Hard Summer.
Yes, they were out there with gigantic flags, and I was like, what? Wow. It was a good feeling. So thank you to all the Revelians for coming out.
Especially in the heat. I mean, that's no joke. It's hot out here. We definitely encourage a lot of the listeners and anyone that's here at Hard Summer to drink plenty of water, stay cool. I know you got like heater tracks like Revel's remix and performances like Revel that are dropping it, banging it out. But trust us, take the time, go cool off, and then you come back and party with the Revel.
Yeah, of course. And then today on my set, I actually put in some IDs in there for unreleased music, and I saw the response, and it was wild. It was crazy. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. So look forward to some songs coming out potentially by the end of the month.
Oh, that soon. So we got new music, more music coming out from Revel. What else can we expect? I mean, this year ain't done yet. We got plenty more to come. I mean, you got your show. What else can we expect for Revel? What's in the works?
So music, obviously some more shows. I will be announcing another festival again pretty soon, in a very large requested place.
Oh,
so look out for that.
Definitely look out. And if people want to keep tabs of all those announcements and find out where you're going to be next, where can they do that online?
They can find me on Instagram at Revel, YouTube at Revel, Twitter. I like to tweet. You can tweet at me. I'll tweet back. I spend so much time on Twitter. I'm just like, dang, I need to get back into the studio, right? I need to leave Twitter. I'm living for that. Right. So find me there, revelmusic.com. If you want to come out to Revel and Friends, you can find the tickets, revelmusic.com. And I'll keep you updated.
Yes, definitely make sure you keep everyone updated. Make sure you follow this guy online, social media. Dude, Revel, it's been a pleasure. I cannot thank you enough. And congratulations on all your success, man. It is so cool to see everything so cool happening to you. You've been putting on a lot of work, man. We see that. We see the passion in what you're doing and the love and thrill for it. Nobody deserves it more than you. Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for always having me back. I love it. Jacked Up Radio is the energy. This is where it's at. So thank you so much. And thank you for always supporting. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do it without you guys.
Likewise. We'll definitely keep tabs on your next party. We'll see you at the next one. Keep raging, man.
All right. Thank you. Woo!
I wear something sweet and it's not slimming my body. It's just a beat or something getting me higher. I got grapes and trees, now I'm up in my zone. Cause this is what I came for. Yeah, I got what I came for. 4 drinks, I'm free, wait for days to get blurry. We're gon' go real deep, but we're not in a hurry. Let's keep this real, cause we are in Rome. This is what I came for. Yeah, I got what I came for. Do you feel it in your body when I say your name? I can give it all you want it, drive you insane. Cause I feel it in my body, down through my legs. You can give it all I want it. Oh boy, we got that gold. We got that gold. Oh boy, we got that gold. Oh boy, we ain't do nothing wrong. We got that gold. Oh boy, we ain't do nothing wrong. Oh boy, we got that gold. We got that gold. Oh boy, we got that. Oh boy, we got that. Everybody. Oh boy, we got that. Let's go part 3, yeah, I'm up for a refill. We got what we need here, baby, I ain't leaving. Let's have some fun while we're looking for meaning. Cause this is what I came for. Yeah, I got what I came for. Do you feel it in your body when I say your name? I can give it all you want it, drive you insane. Cause I feel it in my body, down through my legs. You can give it all I want it. Oh boy, we got that gold. We got that gold. Oh boy, we got that gold. Oh boy, we ain't do nothing wrong. We got that gold. Oh boy, we ain't do nothing wrong. Oh boy, we got that gold. We got that gold. Oh boy, we got that. Oh boy, we got that. Everybody. Oh boy, we got that. We're not doing love, yeah, that's not why we got it. We just wanna feel the rush. We're not going nowhere, looks like we just started. Keep on giving me all you got. We're not doing love, yeah, that's not why we got it. We just wanna feel the rush. We're not going nowhere, looks like we just started. Keep on giving me all you got. Oh boy, we got that gold. We got that gold. Oh boy, we got that. Oh boy, we got that. Everybody. Oh boy, we got that. Oh boy, we got that. We got that gold. We got that gold. Oh boy, we got that gold. Oh boy, we ain't do nothing wrong. We got that gold. Oh boy, we ain't do nothing wrong. Oh boy, we got that.
Hi, I'm Calvin Harris.
Yo, this is Afrojack.
What's up, guys? I'm Alex.
I'm Drew.
We're the Chainsmokers.
Hey, this is David Guetta.
This is Laidback Luke, and you're listening to the hottest mix show right now, Jacked Up Radio.
Def Jeff.
In the mix.
Fix this shit able to, and you can't fix the timing on in Fruity Loops, can you?
Yeah, I feel like we got it.
Yo, check it out.
Give me that head. Give me that good head. Give me that head. Give me that good head. Give me that head. Give me that good head. Give me that head. Give me that good head. 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 Good head.
doing it good. Yeah. Give me that head. Give me that good head. Give me that head. Give me that good head. Give me that head. Give me that good head. Give me that head. Give me that good head. Good head.
Fontana, California for Hard Summer Music Festival. I got the privilege to hang out with one of the most infamous groups in the scene right now. Good times ahead. How you doing, guys? I'll go with you first.
Pretty good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing swell. You?
I'm good, man. Chilling.
You guys are here. You're going to be performing here at Hard Summer. You guys got your stage. You guys are going to be doing something big.
Yeah. We have a Good Times Ahead and Friends set. We're playing for 2 hours, going through pretty much almost every GTA song that we know ourselves. And then bringing out a bunch of friends. I think we have like 12 people or something like that. And yeah, you'll see when we get there.
Yeah, no, I mean, you might as well call it your own stage because you guys are taking over.
Oh, we're taking over for sure, 100%.
You know, and you guys do. You guys take over. You rock it from start to finish. Every festival you guys ever played at. I got introduced into your genres because of you guys at EDC one year. And you guys go ham. You guys don't hold back.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you're at a festival, you're at a rave, you know, you got to go in. You got to, party. We're here to bring good times, and that's exactly what we're trying to do,
Definitely, indeed, good times are ahead. You guys are going to be rocking the stage, but you guys also worked on the Hard compilation, too. How was that process?
I mean, it was amazing. Well, for one, we got to dig back in the old GTA crates and really got to dig up a bunch of stuff that we forgot we had, but we love. And we also have a bunch of our favorite producers out. Shout out to Flosstradamus, 4B, and so many more, man. But such an honor to be able to compilate, make this compilation with Hard, and we've been going to Hard forever. So it's just awesome to be a part of this whole brand new thing. It's awesome.
Yeah. Definitely fitting Hard because nobody goes harder than GTA. Good times ahead when you guys perform. I mean, that compilation, you have a lot of big names. You guys, your names credited big out there too. You guys are at that top level. I mean, how does that feel to be able to be performing constantly at these festivals and to be able to do something like a Hard compilation?
I mean, it's pretty crazy, we, growing up, we would pay to go to festivals ourselves and just be in the crowd and listen to what DJs were making and the IDs that they had and playing and stuff like that. And, it's just cool that we are full on a part of that entire experience for so many other people, so many, people that just love music, love dancing, and love having a good time. That's everything that we both ever loved to do.
Right.
And it's just, here we are doing it and able to continue doing it.
Yeah.
And have so much support from so many people and stuff. It's a blessing, really.
Yeah, you guys have an incredible crowd, fan base for your music, the scene itself. I mean, you guys had a big impact on the music and the production inspiration and other artists. I had to write some down because I know there's a lot of great ones. Well, because we're on FM, I'm gonna say F It Up. You got F It Up. You did a track with Party Favor, Work It. Yeah. Intoxicated with Martin Solveig, that one blew up all over the charts. I mean, to know that you guys had that impact with your work, did you even imagine when you sat down in the studio that your music was gonna echo that much into the scene?
Not at all. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was like our whole mentality was just like, imagine if we're those kids like in the crowd, like what would we want to hear? And you know, that was basically the inspiration behind anything we make. Is just like, man, we need that energy that we feel every time we go to those shows, dude.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, especially getting in the studio with all of those guys. You know, we just go in just trying to make something cool, something that we all would like to listen to, hear out.
Right.
You know, when if we're in the club or a festival or something like that. You know, especially like the one with Martin, Intoxicated. You know, it was we met up very randomly through Twitter, just here in LA, and just made something that we thought was cool and fun. You know, and it was such an easy process to do. It came together so organically, and that's exactly what we love to do. We love making music. We love playing it. We love everything that has to do with it. It's just pretty crazy how they just, you know, tracks seem to blow up. You know, crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, your music has become historic because it's been so integrated into a lot of these festivals, because a lot of the artists have been playing them, you know, and that's the past. The future, you guys recently reconnected with Diplo to work on your newest track. How was that? How did that come about?
Well, actually, you know, it happened a few years ago. We were in Amsterdam working on a few other songs, one of them including Red Lips. But yeah, in the studio next to us, we had Diplo, and he came over to listen to some of what we were working on, and we just happened to have a mic set up, and he was just there, like listening, vibing out, and like just talking S on the mic. Yeah, you know, from that we just literally cut it up and started making some stuff, and it's been like what, maybe 4 or 5 years since we actually started the track, but it's so good to finally put it out. We love Wes. So Diplo is like one of our favorite dudes ever, so it's really cool to work with him. Yeah.
Nice. I mean, was it a surprise to see? Like, how did you guys know when that track was done when you guys released it?
Well, we only had like the first half of the song pretty much as an idea for a long time, and then I'd probably say the last year or so we finished out the second half of the song, which if you listen to the song, like there are 2 different drop ideas and stuff like that. And I don't know, we just, you know, we really like the song. Honestly, it's a pretty stupid song, but that's exactly what it's fun. That's what I love about it. You know, like it's just like you don't think anything serious about it. You know, it's fun party stuff, and that's kind of what we love about it. You know, and when we love playing it and just seeing like people's reaction, like people laughing and smiling because it's so silly. Right. You know, and then like the drop comes in and you're just like, oh damn, that's tough. You know, like it's everything, kind of everything that we are. You know, just we're silly guys that make dope drops.
Right. Your newest track, you might have to help me on the Spanish word itself, but Milky Kabira with Diplo, you guys are going to come out pretty soon with that track, right?
Yeah, it actually came out, today. Yeah, came out today, or came out yesterday, actually, Friday. Yeah, you know, finally good to put it out.
We've been partying so long, we kind of forgot what days we're on. I mean, that's how GTA rolls. Good times ahead. They've been partying and they've been enjoying Hard Summer. I know we are. We've been excited to be able to catch your guys' performance and your stage, your friends. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone is talking about who you guys bringing out. What can we expect for your performance later tonight?
Ooh.
That you can say.
I mean, if I say, then that ruins the surprise.
True.
We have a lot of friends, definitely. If I were to guess, I would say to try to guess on people that we've collabed with and tracks that we have. So go off of that.
It's interesting because I saw that you guys posted on your, I think it was Instagram, might have been Facebook, a long, huge setup of CDJ after CDJ. Is that what we're expecting?
Maybe.
Back to back. Yeah. Well, you know, I actually want to bring up because you guys had a very big catalog of music. You guys have been producing anything like since 2011. Yeah. And for me and for a lot of people, they know GTA sound of like this big, bassy, crazy, raging. But you guys also do like other genres, the house stuff too as well. Where's your guys' influence come from, and how did you guys get into like the genres that you've been producing?
Yeah, so when we were first getting into dance music, especially, you know, I mean, we've always been into everything. You know, like I grew up listening to I'm Cuban, Julio's Honduran, we're both from Miami. Like, we both grew up listening to like old salsa records and, all this stuff like reggaeton, all like so many different influences, like we got into rock, and so our favorite band is System of a Down. Like, we have so many different influences. As far as dance music goes, like in 2008, 09 and stuff like that, I was really into like tech house and like tribal tech house stuff, like Gregor Salto, a lot of just like underground, like if you think of like club space in Miami, like that kind of vibe and stuff, and so like we've always had house like in both of our like tastes, and we've always made a lot of it. So we have a lot of that going on, like especially when we were years ago that we were progressive house and stuff like that was like really getting big. A lot of our early stuff like is very progressive, with a lot of like piano melodies and stuff like that. We take inspiration from so many things. Like, we love trance, we love like hard, crazy dubstep stuff. We love just the mix and like of like cool, groovy stuff, like nice sounding things, and then like going hard and like abrasive as well. Like, we just love hitting all of those points, and and then I feel especially like in a set, like you are able to hit all of those points and like take people on a journey,
Right.
Yeah.
So when you're performing, you're definitely not afraid to play outside of the box.
Definitely not. No, I think one of the first things we've learned is just literally to adapt to the crowd. Even if it's stuff we aren't really comfortable with, we always like kind of at least dare to do it, And our favorite thing is just to kind of switch it up on ourselves too, We are fans of just literally keeping ourselves like entertained, and he shows me music that I'm not curious, I'm not knowledgeable on, and I'm just like, we should definitely try this, and that's how things work, man. Yeah.
Dude, and it's definitely paying off because you guys have been performing festivals all over the world. You're here at Hard Summer, bringing out your friends. You're going to be closing out this festival, and because of that too, you just recently released your newest label, the also Good Times Ahead label too, right?
Yeah, it's Good Times Bad Times Records, brand new. We just have a lot of new music that we've been working on, but we're fans of mad cool that a lot of DJs play, and just wanted to be able to show off the amount of talent that we get to find and play in our sets, and on top of release our own music too. So yeah,
I mean, it's crazy because you guys are in demand. You guys are traveling all over the world, playing at all these festivals, doing a label. That's a lot of responsibility. I mean, is it nerve-wracking a little bit to do something like that?
A little bit. I mean, it's a lot going on, but like we've been doing this for quite a few years now, so we kind of like have learned how a lot of these things work, especially in the music industry. And we're especially more excited because we have so much music that we're always working on, and then when we have our own label, we're just going to be able to control how we release and when we release and what we release. Right. And there's a lot of times that we've really wanted to release a certain thing, but then this label has something else going on or whatever it is, and so it gets delayed. So that's one of the main exciting parts about doing the whole label and stuff. Like, we also have our clothing label, which is a Good Times Ahead company. So we have that going on. It's just, expanding our, diversifying, if you will.
So you got the label, you got the clothing line. What else can we expect? This year's not done. We're still in the thick of things. What else can we expect for GTA Good Times Ahead?
Yeah, we're getting into real estate. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm like, I need a home. Yeah. We could set up a stage, in the backyard.
Well, yeah, we're about to start a real estate company. Maybe a puppy farm or something.
Good Homes Ahead.
Good Homes Ahead, yes. GHA.
Healthcare. Might get into healthcare. I don't know. There needs to be something going on there.
Are we running for president next year?
GTA Good Times Ahead 2020.
Make sure you go vote. If anything, go vote for these guys. DJ Mag, that's open right now. These guys deserve every vote. I mean, you guys are rocking it. You guys are totally rocking. Well, we're excited to see your set later tonight and the future sets. I mean, you're going to be playing all over the world. You got a couple other dates coming up after Hard Time. Where are we headed next after this?
Actually, next weekend we're actually playing in Tahiti. So yeah, see you guys over in Tahiti.
So do you think this is prepping you for the heat to tolerate when you get out there?
Yes, this is good practice here.
So you got that. So again, if people want to keep tabs of your new music releases, what you're going to be doing, if they need to get a house loan, where can they follow you and find all that online?
At Good Times Ahead. And yeah, just hit us up.
Definitely make sure you hit these guys up, follow them, support them, go check them out at their shows, their performances they're going to be playing in your town. Make sure you check them out because you're definitely going to have a good time when you see these guys. They're rocking it from start to finish. It is an honor, a privilege to be able to meet you guys and to talk to you guys. One of the most iconic sounds, names, producers in this scene that has influenced to what we hear now is because of you guys. Thank you so much for that. We'll see you guys around.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Big shout out, Hard.
Kickstart your weekend with 3 hours of the hottest music on Jacked Up Radio. Hosted by DJ Def Jam. It's all your favorite dance hits. Listen to exclusive DJ mixes, artist interviews, the latest industry news, and all your favorite party anthems. Plus, special live remote coverage from the biggest music festivals and concerts. Get jacked up with Def Jeff. Broadcasting worldwide. Only on Jacked Up Radio. Jacked Up.
Yo, welcome back to the party. Def Jeff here for Hard Summer Music Festival, Day 2. That's right, we're still out here partying. What a fun weekend it's been so far. The crowd definitely showed up this weekend. Sequences, rave outfits, totems, and all. Well, in addition to our festival coverage, we like to bring our own guests, our own headliners to the party. So taking over right now, it's the icon himself, Nick Romero. This is Jacked Up Radio.
listening to Nicky Romero, live and direct. This is
Jacked Up Radio.
Nicky Romero.
In the mix. You're listening to
Jacked Up Radio.
As Nicky Romero is rocking your radio right now, I got to remind you to come join us September 6th as he'll be performing inside Centerville's and premier nightclub, Pure Nightclub. And if his Tomorrowland set is proof of anything, it's going to be a crazy party. So come join us. We'll be there, Pure Nightclub, September 6th. Tickets are available. Details on our website. And you know what? We also got a pair of free tickets that we're going to give away. So check it out on our social pages at Jacked Up Radio. All the info's there. Nicky Romero, let's go. Come on.
Put my mind to rest. 2 times click and I'm acting low. A pound of you in a bag of blow. I can feel your love pulling me up from the underground. I don't need my drugs. We could be more than just part-time lovers. I can feel your touch picking me up from the underground. I don't need my drugs. We could be more than just part-time lovers.
Dylan Francis.
Yo, what's up? This is Jaws.
This is Ksenia Gali.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Flushy.
Yo, this is Nightmare and Slander, and you're listening to Jacked Up Radio.
Nikki Romero.
In the mix.
This is
Jacked Up Radio.
Jeff with Lizette hanging out here. Man, we're having a blast. We're here in the Media Lounge area. They're actually going to be feeding us in just a bit, so we're going to get a bite to eat while you keep enjoying our party on the radio right now, bringing you some of Hard Summer. Now, Lizette, before we go and get something to eat, because my stomach's growling a little bit, and we've been putting in a lot of work, a lot of people come out. They come out to take pictures. They want to share it. They want to post to the gram. In order for you to get those great pictures, to get those likes, to get those shares, just in general, to get really good pictures, you yourself is a great photographer. You've been providing a lot of videos and photos for us, which we really appreciate. But what are some of your advice? What are some of the things that you look forward to on taking a good picture, whether it be with a camera or an iPhone, when you're out in this crazy kind of environment?
Definitely pay attention to your surroundings. If you have a great background, that can make the picture that much better. And definitely pay attention to the lighting. If you're shooting at night, and even on your phone, if you're shooting at night and you have the stage behind you, don't use the flash. Just let the lights be your natural light. Definitely just pay attention to your surroundings, your background, and obviously the lighting.
Now, if you're a noob like me who takes horrible pictures, no matter what it is, what would be your recommendation to help me take a better picture with like an iPhone? Because that's all I got is an iPhone. Like, what would be some of the settings that you can easily put and activate in order to let the iPhone make the great pictures?
Well, actually, you can go into your iPhone and change some of the settings. What I like to do is I like to bring the exposure down. I like to bring the exposure down because out here, especially during the day, it's very bright. There's a lot of light. Just bring the exposure down just a little bit, and it'll really help you out.
I will definitely keep that in mind, and I will do that. Hopefully my pictures will start to look just as good as yours. You've been doing an amazing job. Thank you so much. So people that can check out your photos and videos, because you've been doing stuff for other artists too. You have an impressive portfolio.
Yes.
Where can they check out your work online?
Well, I have my Instagram at One Vision Films. That's where you can see most of my work and all of the artists that I've worked with recently.
So at One Vision Films on all social media. Twitter is different, right?
Twitter's different. Twitter is I Have One Vision.
Okay. So make sure you go follow this girl, show her some love. She's been producing some great stuff. I'm happy. Thank you so much for being part of Jacked Up Radio, bearing this heat. We're all hot. We're all tired.
Thank you for having me.
We're all hungry. We're going to go get something to eat right now. Meantime, you guys keep enjoying this next set because it's going to be off the hook. This is Jacked Up Radio, Hard Summer.
I'll take you back to the beat.
She looks good in the morning, and she don't even know it. I don't want you to go yet. Can we stay in the moment? Don't look in the mirror, look into my eyes. When you see your reflection, you'll see what I like. Oh, you look good in the morning, and you don't even know it. This feeling on a summer day, and you and then a summer face. I just want to shake your feet. I got this feeling on a summer day, and you and then a summer face. I just want to shake your feet.
tuned into
Jacked Up Radio. Live and direct. Nicky Romero.
In the mix.
Emerging from the dust and rubble, we grow, turning with the tides of trouble. We know that's how it goes. The world keeps on moving, all on its own. Don't be afraid if you fall from home. No need to worry, you are who you are. We fight to survive because we're warriors. Fighting to survive, we are warriors. We are warriors.
You're listening to Nicky Romero. Live and direct. This is
Jacked Up Radio.
Rushing as the moment's coming. We fall. Standing up to keep on running. We know that's how it goes. The world keeps on moving, all on its own. Don't be afraid if you fall from home. No need to worry, you are who you are. We fight to survive because we're warriors. Fight
Yo, big thanks to Nicky Romero for throwing it down this week. Can't wait to see him in a few weeks at Pure Nightclub. That's definitely going to be a dope show. We got all the event info on and your chance to win a pair of free tickets to his show in Sunnyvale over at jackedupradio.com. Hey, stick around because Black Caviar and Dom Dalla joins us for an exclusive interview here at Hard Summer. It's all coming up right after this.
Listen up.
Jacked Up Radio is hooking you up to see Nicky Romero live. Experience the multi-platinum DJ and producer inside Sunnyvale's premier nightclub, Pure Nightclub, located at 146 South Murphy Avenue in Sunnyvale, California. Friday, September 6th. Pure Nightclub is a 21 and over event. Doors open at 10 p.m. Tickets on sale now. Keep listening to Jacked Up Radio for your chance to win free tickets, or go online to jackedupradio.com. Jacked Up Radio.
We are here at Hard Summer in Fontana, California, hanging out with the one and only Black Caviar.
Feeling great. Feeling amazing.
Yeah,
so good that I can barely talk. I'm
Today
lost
is a
for
great
words.
day. Yeah, we kind of can't believe it. This is our first time here at Hard, and we couldn't be happier.
Yeah, I mean, you opened up for day 2 at the Harder stage, but then you also played last night at Surprise, which you blew everyone, including ours, mind. That was insane.
Oh man, thanks. That was unbelievable. That was a party. We have a track coming out with GTA in 2 weeks, Insomniac Records, with a bunch of other artists on it. It's going to be unbelievable. And yeah, they asked us to come on stage and play with them for the first time last night, and that was, I would say, the biggest crowd we've stood in front of so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, those guys are such awesome dudes. So to collab with them and then come out on stage and hang with them was amazing.
Yeah. And then to be able to open up here hard, to start the party. I mean, who better than Black Caviar?
You know, I'd like to think that. And I'm actually pleasantly surprised because it's so hot out and it's early in the day. And I'm like, who's going to come out now? And we just kind of couldn't believe it. We were looking at each other like, wow, there's people here.
It's happening. It's happening.
Yeah, so it was fun.
Well, definitely when you got hit tracks like Coco and What's Up Danger, you got to come out and be able to experience that stuff. You guys have an impressive line of tracks. Congratulations on your Spotify playlist. Over 120 million Spotify streams?
Yeah, I think we're kind of creeping up on 140 at this point. It's like, it's moving fast. A lot of it's Spider-Man, Coco. We have a couple front runners that keep it moving, but yeah, that's a big surreal part of what we've been doing lately. Is we just can't believe how many people there are. Somebody's playing Slippin' right now. This is our track right now. Shout out Jaded. Shout out Hexagon, Don Diablo.
Yeah, I mean, you got support from Don Diablo, Oliver Heldens, even Data Life. I mean, that's got to be a cool feeling.
Yeah, it's all the guys that we grew up listening to and like we look up to, and to feel like we're becoming one of their peers is, again, surreal. Can't believe it.
Yeah, surreal to say the least. Yeah.
I mean, did you even imagine that your tracks would be not only popular with the big artists, but like every DJ around the world, even radio stations? I mean, I've been a fan of your music. We've been playing it, dropping it on FM stations. I mean, did you think your stuff was going to get that big?
No. I mean, we started this for fun, like a fantasy football league, like something we do for fun on the weekend.
Like, dude, seriously, like, we both work full-time jobs, and we're like, we have laptop computers, we have the internet, let's just make songs and see what happens. And then all of a sudden, it just started, like, dance troops all over the world started making choreographed videos to our stuff, and we're like, what? Like, we can't even dance. Like, what the hell is going on here? So, and then it just started catching on, and it's really surreal. It's surreal to be here, even talking to you right now. So
it's likewise mutual, and the fact that I can't believe that we're being able to talk to you guys. And I got to say, you guys definitely had some moves last night at the stage with GTA. I mean, you guys have moved.
Oh, hey, thanks. I almost threw up before and after that. I was really nervous.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things where it's like, well, we can either stand there and look like, or we jump around and look like. So
jumping around's more fun.
Yeah,
having fun with all that.
Exactly.
And a lot of people are definitely having fun with your music. You did a remix for Jason Derulo and Tiesto too. How'd that come about?
I think they reached out. We've been having a good luck with Spotify's a big part of it. People hear that people hear the tracks get in the playlist and they reach out because they want to work with our sound and that kind of funky groovy thing we do. And
yeah, the Tiesto thing was dope. And then Vice, who did the track with Jason Derulo, has been extremely supportive of us for a long time. And he wanted us to remix it, so we're like, oh, hell yeah, because the track was dope. And we just kind of put our funky twist on it. So
yeah, I mean, you guys have a lot of dope tracks already out. You just released 2 new tracks that all All Right, and the Zonin tracks.
Yeah.
I mean, how'd that all come about? I mean, and how long did it take to make those songs?
Well, the funny thing is, we're working with Glam. We did a song last year with Glam called Killer Shit Funk. And we went in the studio with her, and she literally she's just an incredible talent and just started flowing. So we did Killer Shit Funk, and then All Right, Okay, and Zonin were just kind of like stuff we had. We're like, well, let's just make a couple more tracks.
Yeah.
And then Dimac heard them, and they were like, oh yeah, we want these. And we're like, okay, cool, they're yours.
But, it all happened really quick. I mean, it took a lot longer for us to produce the tracks, but Glam just got in there, kind of sat quiet for a couple hours. We were making beats, and then she was like, all right, turn the mic on, and then just went.
Just crazy, yeah. What an amazing talent. Yeah.
Dude, that's so dope. I mean, to be able to have your 2 tracks on Dimac Records, that's gotta be crazy, especially for Stevie Aoki. I mean, he's a big iconic name. Your names are becoming iconic in the scene too as well. Like I said, a lot of artists, oh man, dude, a lot of artists have been playing your music. We're so thrilled. Thank you so much for your mix. So freaking dope. You almost made me cuss right now, but it's so dope.
Oh, and I'm sitting here cursing. I'm not allowed to curse. I'm sorry.
Hey, you guys have every right to. You guys made it. You guys are doing it.
I'm just cursing like a sailor over here, you know? Sorry about that.
No
Someone's
problem.
gotta edit.
You guys have every right to. I have someone to answer to if I did so. And what am I gonna say? It's like, hey, it's Black Caviar. I mean, I can't tell them no.
Yeah, these guys are a bunch of jerks. I don't know what the hell they're saying.
So definitely make sure you check out All Right, Okay, and Zonin. 2 dope tracks. I mean, you guys have like that Chicago house, even some like hip hop flavor into it. Latin. It's so diverse. I mean, where does all that inspiration come from?
I think just long careers of listening to a lot of music. We've always been we've been into hardcore, we've been through metal and rock, and
yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we started, was like metal and hardcore bands, and then just experimenting with different things. And then I mean, once the internet came, you have access to every single thing in the world. And I think the biggest thing for us is we just love rhythm.
Yeah,
we love dope rhythm that makes you want to move. And when we're in the studio, if we're dancing around the studio going crazy, we're like, okay, this is where we're at. This is
it's like a genreless thing. I think funk and the bounce and swing can live across many genres, and we like to incorporate all of it.
Yeah, no, definitely your sounds are fun, they're funky, they're dance, they make you move, especially in the clubs, on your radio, at the festivals. They're so diverse, and they're perfect for all those places to be able to do that. You guys have your songs that you just released. This year's not even over with. We're excited to see more Black Caviar. What can we expect for the rest of the year?
Well, we got a collab coming out with GTA in 2 weeks on Insomniac, which we're really excited about. That's where we played last night with GTA. And then we have 2 more songs coming out in October on Insomniac, a song called Boing and a song called Keep My Eye. We have one coming up on Hell Deep as well. And we got a ton of stuff in the works, so we're just kind of figuring out where the home is going to be for it. And but it's dope. We're really excited about all our new material.
Yeah, we're definitely excited. We're here at Hard Summer with Black Caviar. They closed out day 1 with GTA, rocked it. It just went crazy. Opened up day 2 here as well, and it just got popped off. Dude, it's been a pleasure to be able to talk to you guys. And you guys had an impressive U.S. tour. You guys have been playing at a couple other festivals too, right?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is like the first summer where we're actually out there doing it. So this is all very new to us. So we're like
soaking it up, man.
Yeah, loving it.
And I heard that you guys are going to be going out with Loud Luxury soon too.
Yeah, we're going to do our first bus run with them. We're going to be on the bus for a couple days.
That's right.
Those young guns. And
no pooping on the bus though.
Yeah,
that's a problem, because like Jared and I really like to poop. So I don't know how we're going to deal with that, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
All right, great.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, make sure you check out Black Caviar's tracks, add it to your Spotify playlist. You're definitely not going to be disappointed at any song that you add. These guys are party starters. They're at the peak hours. You're going to want to play them. If they're going to be playing in your town, make sure you go check them out, support them. They're so dope. You're not going to be disappointed. Black Caviar, it's a pleasure talking to you guys.
Thank you, man.
Before you guys head out, because I know you guys are going to want to enjoy and get ready for later tonight, for people to keep tabs of where you're going to be playing next, your new music, when you drop it, where can they follow you guys online?
Real Black Caviar on all socials. And say what's up.
Definitely make sure you say what's up. Follow these guys. Again, thank you guys so much. It's a pleasure.
You, man. Appreciate
Keep rocking it. We cannot wait to hear more Black Caviar.
Woo, that's what's up. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
My thing, I gotta pop right now. It's short, you need a pill right now. I don't know how you feel right now.
I'll be in my
Do my thing, I gotta pop right now. It's short, you need a pill right now. I don't know how you feel right now.
I'ma do my shit like always.
Do my thing, I gotta pop right now. It's short, you need a pill right now. I don't know how you feel right now.
Yeah.
Do my thing, I gotta pop right now. Pop right now, pop right now, pop right now, pop right now. I'm zoning.
Yeah.
Do my thing. Do my thing, I'm zoning. I'm zoning. Do my thing. Do my thing, I'm zoning. I'm zoning. Do my thing. Do my thing, I'm zoning. I'm zoning. Do my thing. Do my thing, I'm zoning. I'm zoning. Do my thing, I gotta pop right now. Do my thing, I gotta pop right now. Zoning. Zoning. Do my thing, I gotta pop right now. Do my thing, I gotta pop right now. Zoning. I'm zoning.
Hey, what's up? This is Martin Garrix.
What's up, party people? This is Oliver Heldens.
Hey, this is Griffin.
Hey guys, Barry Corson here.
What's up, freaks? I'm Timmy Trumpet.
What's up? This is DJ Vice. You, yes, you
are listening to the hottest mix show right now, so listen loud.
You're listening to
Jacked Up Radio. Def Jeff.
In the Mix.
Smoke machine blows a room. Machine blows a room.
Hard Summer, Fontana, California. One of the biggest festivals, summertime, day 2 with one of the hottest performing artists in the scene. Dom Dalla, how you doing?
Man, I'm good. Yeah.
Dude, you performed earlier today, crushed it on the harder stage.
Yeah, man.
I mean, there's nobody can go harder than you.
I don't know. There was some pretty hectic dubstep on after me, which I think is definitely up the ante. But it was a lot of fun, man. For house music to be on a stage like that is so awesome to see. And like Noizu as well, who performed before me, he killed it. It was a lot of fun, man. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
really humbling.
There's a lot of genres that are playing throughout this festival, but yours in particular is the one that everyone has been enjoying. Your music in particular, too. You've been having an incredible year this year, man. How does that feel to be able to have all this momentum going for you?
Man, it's really exciting. It's inspiring, and it makes me want to work hard or harder, and just sort of get as much music out there into the world as I can. It's interesting because I write relatively slowly. I take my time developing hooks and song ideas. So yeah, I suppose it just makes me want to just do more and more and more and really get my stuff out there. And I feel like the people, when they do hear my music and are introduced to it, if they've got an interest in sort of R&B or house music in general, they tend to go through my back catalogue and it resonates with them. So I think it's just about exposure and just getting my music out there. To big audiences.
Is that experience been kind of one of the driving forces of why you got into music? Because I know, I would assume that as a producer, as an amazing producer as you're not just making music to go and play at a great party. I mean, there's some thought and design that you put into producing the tracks, right?
For sure. I think when I first started writing music, it was about writing music that, you know, if my mum and my little sister could listen to it, but it could also work on the dance floor, then not necessarily to mean that it would be cheesy, but I just wanted it to be them to understand it, because I think maybe that's something to do with trying to prove to your parents that doing dance music is a good idea is a lot more difficult if you're writing techno. Let's just say that.
I can imagine. I mean, as a house lover myself and as a DJ myself, it's so cool to be able to get familiarized with your music and to see you in the scene, to be able to hear your music play in the clubs, to play at music festivals, play at underground raves. Like, it works so well.
Yeah.
Did you ever imagine that your music would be able to touch all of this?
Man, no way. I think I smashed my goals and aspirations as a DJ maybe 2 or 3 years ago. My goal back home in Melbourne was to play at a venue called Prince Nightclub, and God, I think that happened when I was like 19 or 20.
Right.
27 now.
You're still young.
So, I mean, like, I never expected to be touring interstate in my home country, let alone all over America and Europe. So I think everything that happens from here on is a bonus.
Yeah.
Which is really exciting. Yeah.
I mean, personally, I'm so excited to see all the momentum that you've built up, all the success that's been going on. You're doing what so little are getting a chance to do. You're playing at Hard Summer. You're playing at a lot of festivals around the world, playing at a lot of the premier nightclubs too as well. People are asking for your music so they can play it too. That's going to be a great feeling to see that not only are you able to get your music out there, but other people playing your music too at festivals.
Yeah. That's a really cool feeling. I think my music in the past is it hasn't necessarily been as DJ friendly as it could have been. So it's only recently, since I've sort of started getting a bit techier and a bit clubbier, that all the other DJs have really started jumping on board.
Right.
But it's an amazing feeling having your idols perform your tunes.
Yeah.
Really, really cool feeling.
And I mean, because of that, because you've been producing a lot of dope tracks, you recently were just crowned this year's Rising Superstar on BBC with Pete Tong. That's huge. Congratulations on that.
That was incredible. He actually called me and we spoke on the phone, which was totally bizarre. I was lying in bed and I had it on the loudspeaker and I was like, we were chatting. I was staring at the ceiling, going, "What the? Is this real?" Like when you're talking to him on the phone, it kind of feels like feels like you're listening to the radio. So I'd almost sometimes he'd ask me a question, I'd just forget to respond. I'd just be like, "Sorry, this is a phone call. I'm not listening to the radio right now." Yeah, man, that was amazing. So I've been listening to Pete Tong on BBC since I was, I don't know, early teens.
Yeah, someone like a legend to recognize.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, we keep in contact, and I send him my music all the time, and he gives me feedback, and that's really trippy.
That's gonna be cool to have kind of that connect in your phone. And be like, I got Pete Tong's number.
It's good.
Well, you know what? The rightful reason to be called that, to be crowned that, you had a hot track that everyone's playing, that everyone was talking about. Take it. I mean, you got an impressive catalog as it is.
Yeah, thank you.
That track really blew up.
Yeah.
You know, what was your thoughts behind when you were producing that track and then seeing it blow up? Because that was in circulation for like quite a while, right?
Yeah, I think I put that out in like August last year, and it's like it's still going,
right?
It's pretty wild. Like I still love it. I'm a few steps ahead though. Like I'm writing. You know, I've written like the next sort of 4 singles, and I'm pretty excited to sort of get them out there. It's difficult. Like obviously working with record labels, they've got their timelines, and you've just sort of got to be patient.
Right.
My next single was supposed to come out in like November. Ooh. So it's just been a waiting game for me. But yeah, I put that track together in Phoenix, Arizona. I was playing like a bunch of parties on the West Coast, and I was just sort of really gravitating towards that sort of like Tom and 808, really subby sound.
Right.
And I needed a top line. I only had a pair of Apple iPhone headphones that my tour manager had at the time. So that vocal is me. Pitched up, recorded on a pair of sweaty Apple headphones. I used a duvet or a Duna cover as a mic booth. That was the final take, the first and final take.
Oh wow!
Yeah, dance a little, move some more. I had a chest infection as well, so it made me sound a little bit grittier.
Well, you know, as a producer, seeing how technology's evolved so much, does it ever like trip you that to be able to produce like hit tracks like that becomes so like iconic and anthem based off of like you're saying like a few little devices?
Yeah, I think it's awesome because it allows you to become more creative, and you're not limited to, or that being a songwriter or producer is it's opened up to the masses, and it allows more great music to be written, as opposed to back in the day where you needed an amazing studio and you needed to know people, and you needed to be let in by the industry. Now you don't have to. You will find your audience if people like your music. Yeah, I personally love it. Power to everyone. If they want to do it and they want to put in the time and effort to stand out, and good for them, man.
So you're definitely one that embraces the new age technology and
100%. Because I just think about like the upbringing that I had and the type of the worlds that I was surrounded by certainly weren't necessarily music driven. I played instruments when I was young, but like I wasn't pushed into becoming a musician by my parents. It was a decision that I made later in life, and I was able to follow that dream thanks to the internet and modern technology like MacBook Pros. So yeah, it's trippy on my end just to be able to see how you guys are able to be so mobile and just create hit tracks like that. And like you were mentioning, that you don't need the big studio, like the connects in that manner, and that I'd assume as a producer, as a creative artist, you have that more freedom to like really do what you want to do. Man, I've written my last 4 remixes and originals in hotel rooms with my noise cancelling headphones on a bed, you know, and I'll use a friend's studio when I'm in a particular city, like, hey, I just need to check the mix down to make sure it doesn't sound like absolute dog.
Right.
But it's you can get creative anywhere. Obviously the final product, you got to A/B it and test it on a few club systems and some speakers and a few sets of headphones, but yeah, for me, I try to remain as mobile as I possibly can. I actually don't have a studio anymore. I used to have I had a great recording studio in Melbourne. They demolished the building and turned it into apartments, and I was like, I'll get get another one, and then I've been on the road for so long that I just hang out at friends' studios when I need them, and otherwise, I'm in a hotel room or at home. I literally, like Take It was written in a hotel room. My next single, San Francisco, is written in a hotel room. I just did a remix for Hayden James. I did that in a hotel room in New York. The thing that I like to say to young guys who are starting out is it's got nothing to do with the kitchen you're in, it's the chef. You know?
Right.
You can, if you, just sit down. Who cares what plugins you've got? Who cares what materials you've got? You've got a laptop and you've got the internet.
Yeah.
You can make magic.
Well, we definitely got the Chef Ramsay of the house world here hanging out with us. Dom Dalla, Def Jeff, Jacked Up Radio here hanging out at Hard Summer Music Festival Day 2. It's been popping off. It definitely popped off at the harder stage because you were rocking it, dude, from start to finish.
Thanks, man.
I mean, that had to been a cool experience to be able to come and play in the States. I mean, do you notice the difference between the crowds of the U.S. versus where you're back at home?
Oh, definitely. I think the Australian audiences versus the US audiences are relatively similar. There's a lot of crossover. They're a little bit more different in Europe, I think, because dance music's been around for a bit longer. I think, I don't know, house music's a new thing to the mainstream dance community in the States. It's very new, so they're ready for anything.
Yeah.
You know, whereas I think in Europe, they're a little bit more patient and they're willing to like wait around, but it's like, you've got to mold your sets a little bit, make them a little bit different. But in general, man, if as long as you're keeping people moving on the dance floor, they're happy.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I've noticed in the States with the festivals, especially the last year and a half, it has shifted to a lot of the house.
Yeah.
A lot of house artists like yourself being able to have the spotlight put on you, performing at specifically the main stage.
Yeah.
Having that demand where people want to hear your guys' stuff.
Yeah.
And be able to experience that, which I've been a thrill. I grew up with the 90s house era back then, so I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate you coming all the way across seas to come perform and show the world what you got.
Oh man,
here
my
at
pleasure.
Hard Summer.
My pleasure. It's so good to be here.
How was the flight out here? Was it harsh?
It was brutal, man. Like so I had a show in Dallas on Friday night. Didn't get much sleep at all. Flew straight to Atlanta. Had a nap before the show. Didn't sleep last night because I finished the show at 4 and had to be on a flight at 7. I can't sleep on planes, so I was like, my head was rolling around and I was just like, it was brutal. I think I spilled the club soda all over my pants when I was sitting in there as well. I just kind of fell asleep with it in my lap. And had a nap for an hour before I came here, so I'm lucky I'm not slurring my words right now. I could probably listen back to this interview in a week and be like, who was that?
Right? What just happened right now? It was all a dream.
Exactly.
Well, definitely you're making our dreams come true to be able to come out and perform out here, to be able to catch your set, be able to experience you live. It's hard to explain because words can't explain how awesome your performance is live and your music, to be able to actually feel that energy that comes off of your sounds.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Well, you know, you're here at Hard Summer. This year isn't done just yet. You are just getting started. 2019, you're crushing it. 2020, there's plenty of more to come, and I know you're going to be taking over that. What can people expect in the future? What do we got coming out?
I've got a single coming up soon called San Francisco, which I think should be out in the next month or so. I've got a big tour. I've got a big co-headline tour that we're announcing in a couple of weeks' time.
Nice.
With one of my really good friends and one of my favorite artists, and we're going to be sort of traveling around the States together, taking on some of the bigger rooms and putting on some really good house parties. What else have we got? Early next year, we've got events like Holy Ship. Back home in Australia, we're doing Listen Out Run with like Flume and Diplo. And,
nice.
Marla. Got the New Year's run back home in Australia. Yeah, it's all shaping up, man. I'm kind of counting my days in my own bed. They're limited. Right. Very limited. But that means there's more time to be spent in hotels writing those tunes on headphones. So.
Writing more dope beats, definitely, for sure. Are we expecting more U.S. dates? Are you going to be sticking around, performing out here a little bit?
I think this co-headline run will be announced in a couple of weeks' time, and I think it should be going through October, November. And then I should be back here early 2020 as well.
Nice. Well, we definitely look forward to seeing more we're so happy to see you so successful and have things working towards you. Keep building that momentum. Keep rocking it out there. Your Tomorrowland set, we caught that, was so dope.
That was
dude.
a lot of fun, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was nuts. The power went out on my stage halfway through the set. The whole stage.
I was wondering what was going on.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was interesting. I had to keep them engaged by throwing beers out in the crowd and all sorts of stuff. But it worked out. It was a good story, that's for sure.
You're always gonna have a good time during his set, his performances. Make sure you go check him out live and in person. You're not gonna be disappointed. If he's ever in your town, money well spent, definitely for sure.
Thanks, man.
Make sure you check out his music on Spotify, probably SoundCloud too, everywhere.
All there.
Make sure you add that to your crate. If people want to keep tabs of more music announcements, more tour dates, all that, where can they do that online?
Dom Dolla, DOMDOLLA, on all the socials, really. Try to keep it simple.
Dom Dolla.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow this guy. Show him some love. Dude, thank you so much, man. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you and to be able to catch you doing your thing too as well.
Man, thanks for having me.
Yeah, and thanks for all the great music. Keep it up, dude.
Pleasure.
Kickstart your weekend with 3 hours of the hottest music on Jacked Up Radio. Hosted by DJ Def Jeff. It's all your favorite dance hits. Listen to exclusive DJ mixes, artist interviews, the latest industry news, and all your favorite party anthems. Plus, special live remote coverage from the biggest music festivals and concerts. Get jacked up with Def Jeff. Broadcasting worldwide. Only on Jacked Up Radio. Jacked Up.
Welcome back, man. Hard Summer is definitely popping off. Ray families are reuniting, trading candy, dancing together. It's truly an amazing sight to see. Nothing but good, positive vibes here at Hard Summer, and that's what it's all about. Hey, I'm going to be catching up with Lizette in just a bit. She's out there bearing the heat. Man, she's brave. Taking some pictures and videos, which we'll be posting on our social pages at Jacked Up Radio. Make sure you go check them out. Show them some love for her. Well, turn it up. This is Jacked Up Radio.
Don't touch me, I came to 5, yeah. Won't let nothing come in between me and the night. I've been down, give me some space. You don't know what's in my brain. You say love is in my brain.
You're listening to
Jacked Up Radio.
Live and direct.
Def Jeff.
In the mix.
Look at me, look at you. 누가 더 아플까? You smile. 누가 you are. 내 눈에 네 눈물 흐르게 된다면 섭섭. 누가 you are. 어떻게 나약한 나에 견딜 수 없어. 서로를 가야지. 사랑의 손톱을 끊어야겠어. Let's kill this love.
What's up with it?
Patty whack, oh, and my kitty cat keep it on the phone. How many licks does it take till I get to the center and let a real nigga take you home? I can make this show stop. Soon as you hear this pop, from ATMANTAN all the way down to Joe. Put the needle on the record and I'll make her get lower than a Lamborghini. And if she really getting loaded, I'ma shoot a video and put it all on TV. Cause I like that French vanilla, and the caramel. But when it comes to chocolate, I know that Larry West. Asian persuasion, no discrimination. I love how they seem to please us. I wanna taste them butter, Rican pecan peanut butter cups like Reese's Pieces. Cause I think you a superstar with an ass like that, you gotta blue. Before you make it big, well, there's just one thing that I gotta do.
Yo, if you're addicted to festivals like me, don't worry. The next festival isn't too far off. Nocturnal Wonderland is just around the corner with a sick lineup. So you know we'll be there partying with you one last time at the Glen Helen Regional. That goes off September 14th and the 15th. You also have Escape Psycho Circus coming up in October. They just released their lineup. And get this, Day of the Dead is back November 2nd at the LA State Historic Park. Plenty of shows and festivals to check out in the next few months to hold you through the rest of the year. We got all the details on our website, jackedupradio.com.
What's up? This is Cascade.
Yo, this is Crank That.
This is Mac J.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Comet.
This is Armin van Buren.
Def Jeff.
In the mix.
You're listening to
Jacked Up Radio.
Drop it, let me see you do your dance, girl. I'ma spend this money, I'ma pop these rubber bands, girl. Let me see you drop it, let me see you do your dance, girl. I'ma spend this money, I'ma pop these rubber bands, girl. 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 I'ma spend this money, I'ma pop these rubber bands, bitch.
Def Jam.
This is
Jacked Up Radio.
Control, Alt, Delete. Ravers don't go to sleep. Control, Alt, Delete. Kids don't smoke weed. Control, Alt, Delete. Control, Alt,
Day 2 has been popping off here at Hard Summer. We've been having a blast talking to some artists out here. Some great performances. This setup is huge and it's been awesome. You know, it's funny because this is actually my first year at Hard Summer, and I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. But it's funny because we had a chance to talk to some of our listeners and asked, what's the one thing to expect at Hard Summer? And it was dust.
Yeah.
Did you get that?
Yeah, definitely. Last year there was a lot of dust, but they did a great job of making sure that our noses didn't come out black this time.
You're not blowing out a desert out your nose?
Out, black noses no more.
But it is still because some of the ways that they were able to combat the dust was they put like a turf over those areas.
Yeah, definitely. They covered almost the whole venue, so the whole speedway. So it's really nice. It's very comfortable to be able to breathe properly.
Yeah, it was, and it did come in handy because we had to run around all over to catch set after set after set. There was a lot of great performances for day 1. We're here day 2. There's a lot more performances that are going to be coming out. Who are some of the ones that you're looking forward to on day 2?
There's so many. Yultron for sure.
Yeah.
Yami 2 A-Track.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
We got RL Grime, Major Lazer. Day 2 is completely stacked. It's so hard to choose.
Day 2 is crazy. Each stage has a lineup like no other, almost a festival in itself. I know RL Grime's one of the artists that you've been really looking forward tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm very excited to see him. I haven't gotten to see him since 2013, so this is a year for me to see him once again.
Right, Hard Summer Fest 2019, the year of revenge for Lizette. She came here to rage, she came here to conquer, and you're about to do that tonight, right?
Heck yeah.
Well, definitely stick around. We got plenty of mixing, plenty of partying to do. This is Hard Summer 2019.
We're just hanging on, facing our fear and standing out there alone. I heard it, yeah, and it's real to me. There must be someone who's feeling for me. Things look so bad everywhere in this
Let me see your ass drop.
walking around, I noticed a lot of cool totem signs, some hilarious ones. One that states how hot it is out here. Indeed, it is hot. You can see it on our Instagram page. I just posted it up. Hey, if you attended the festival, tell us what was your favorite totem that you saw out here at Hard Summer over at Jacked Up Radio. Make sure you tag us. Hey, don't go anywhere. We got more mixing right after this.
Listen up. Jacked Up Radio is hooking you up to see Nicky Romero live. Experience the multi-platinum DJ and producer inside Sunnyvale's premier nightclub, Pure Nightclub, located at 146 South Murphy Avenue in Sunnyvale, California. Friday, September 6th. Pure Nightclub is a 21 and over event. Doors open at 10 p.m. Tickets on sale now. Keep listening to Jacked Up Radio for your chance to win free tickets, or go online to jackedupradio.com. Jacked Up Radio.
Well, it's time for our last set of the show. Lizette and I are about to go ahead and go back out to the festival, capture some more photos and videos. So while we go do that, enjoy a fire set from our good friend, Oliver Heldens, right now on Jacked Up Radio.
What's up, party people? This is Oliver Heldens. You're listening to my mix on Jacked Up Radio.
Oliver Heldens.
In the mix. You're listening to
Jacked Up Radio.
Push.
at the top, baby, and we'll both hit the ground. Don't cause me no affliction, cause I'll take you on. Instead, just pull me closer, and I'll take you home.
Push and pull. Push and pull. Push and pull and push and pull and push and pull and push and pull.
Always throwing down a dope set, rocking some sick beats. If you haven't already done so, go check out his Tomorrowland performance. It is dope. And don't forget, Oliver Heldens back on the road performing all over this month. So if you want to check him out live and in person, go get your tickets now. We'll have the link on our website, jackedupradio.com. Let's get back into the mix with Oliver Heldens.
Master, back renegade, back master, back renegade, back master, back renegade, back master. Renegade back master, people damager, the ill behavior's back once again. Will the renegade master, people damager, power to the people's back once again. Will the renegade master, people damager, the ill behavior's back once again. Will the renegade master, people damager, power to the people's back once again. Will the renegade master, people damager, the ill behavior's back once again. Will the renegade master, people damager, power to the people's back once again. Will the renegade master.
is Sebastian Grosso.
My name is Steve Angelo.
My name is Axwell.
We are the Swedish House Mafia.
Yo, this is Marcus Schultz, and you're listening to the hottest mix show right now, Jacked Up Radio.
Oliver Heldens in the mix.
Yeah, that's it.
To the ground, oh. I'm feeling it, my head's where the ceiling is. This energy turns nights into memory. Count up the bands, he been working all summer. Ex didn't know what he had, what a bummer. Insecure people turn to insecure lovers, but my drink is almost out and I'm about to pour another. Just let it out. The night has just begun, we gonna level now. If I get too close, I promise you'll hold me down. Yeah, this shit that you can't deny. This shit that you feel inside. Let's go down. This shit be like Friday nights. This shit make me feel alive. I feel like we in paradise. Paradise. Don't know if it's a drink I pour, but I swear I've never loved you more. With you right here I come alive. I'm more than we can fly. This shit be like burn this to the burn this to the
Heldens, and you're tuned into my mix right here on Jacked Up Radio.
Oliver Heldens.
In the mix.
Summer lover, why don't you stay?
Yo, I gotta send a huge shout out to Insomniac Events and Infamous PR for having us out for Hard Summer Music Festival. Being our first year here, I have to say this festival was off the hook. The stage production was on point. The artists' performances was incredible. All the staff and security were super friendly. This has been an unforgettable experience. We'll have our full recap of the festival along with our interviews on our website over at jackedupradio.com. So make sure you keep an eye out for it. Let's get back to some more Oliver Heldens right now on Jacked Up Radio.
Get close with the lights down low, you and I and no one else. I get the feeling that I wanna explode. Baby, you grab my attention, tension, burning fever high. Take me to another dimension tonight, the rules do not apply. I can't stop this feeling, baby, only you can make me come alive. When we're crashing, there's a passion, boy, you got my heart on overdrive. I can't stop this feeling, baby, only you can make me come alive. When we're crashing, there's a passion, boy, you got my heart on overdrive. This is where I wanna be. Hands up, feel the bass in my heart. Give me faith and I will leave. I take the risk 'cause you're never too far. Right now I'm drowning in emotion. Caution flies right out the door. Baby, you're pushing this devotion. I can only ask for more. I can't stop this feeling, baby. Only you can make me come alive. When we're crashing, there's a passion, boy, you got my heart on overdrive.
Oliver Heldens, and you're listening to the hottest mix show right now, Jacked Up Radio.
You're listening to Oliver Heldens
In the mix.
This is
Jacked Up Radio.
It's time to wrap things up. Big thanks to our listeners for tuning in and partying with us on the radio. Also, big thanks to Insomniac, Pasquale, and the entire staff over here at Hard for taking care of us this past weekend. We definitely look forward to many more festivals in the near future. Hey, don't forget, next week we'll be back in the studio with guests Shogun, 32 Stitches, Barry Corset, and a surprise guest. You just never know who's going to stop by. That's all next week. Well, don't forget, if you plan to go out tonight, please be safe out there. Don't drink and drive, and always remember to keep spreading the love. From myself, Def Jeff, my guests, Ravel, GTA, Black Caviar, Domdala, Oliver Heldens, Nikki Romero, and everyone over here at Hard. We'll see you next time. Keep raging.
Hello, you can for me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both. I don't want to choose, and I'm quick cutting off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now, speak, that means I don't put you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody move, bloody move, bloody move.
Jacked Up.
You've been listening to Jacked Up Radio.
For more info, check out therealdefjeff.com.
Jacked Up Radio returns same time next week.
Returning for its 24th year, Insomniac's Nocturnal Wonderland. 3 nights of camping and 2 days of the sickest EDM music live. September 14th and 15th at the Glen Helen Regional Park, San Bernardino, California. Nocturnal Wonderland.
Featuring over 50 of the sickest DJ performances.
Like Alan Walker, Camel Fat, Joyride, Say My Name, Subtronics, Wednesday, Zomboy, and many more. Plus our very own special Jacked Up Radio broadcast from inside the festival. Tickets and event info available at jackedupradio.com. Join us under the moonlight one last time. September 14th and 15th at Glen Helen Regional Park, San Bernardino, at Nocturnal Wonderland with Jacked Up Radio.